What is up, guys? Destin Training here, back with another video for you guys today. And like I said in the first video today, I'm back. It's been a while, but I'm ready to go. Again, I had some personal issues that I'm not going to get into, but I'm ready to go, like I said before, to bring you guys new Pokemon content consistently. So with all that being said, guys, I'll probably leave a link in the description below for the first video that I did today that was going over the controversy in Pokemon Sword and Shield right now. But today, in this video, I would like to focus more on the whole Dynamax mechanic, because I talked a little bit about it in the previous video, but not much. So I wanted to do just a video on Dynamax. So the video that I'm doing today is, I believe Dynamax has the potential, if it lives up to it, to be the best battle mechanic we've ever gotten in terms of Pokemon main series video games, right? And although I have issues with Dynamax myself, the biggest issue I have with it is that I wish we would have gotten just a brand new mechanic in general instead of just a new battle mechanic. We don't need a new battle mechanic every single new Pokemon game. I think this franchise is just too hung up on Pokemon battling. This franchise could just be so much more than just Pokemon battling. But that's a video for another day, so I'm not going to go deep into that. But Dynamax, why does this have the most potential to be the best battle mechanic? Well, number one, to me, from what the information that we've received so far, it seems like that this is going to be the most balanced battle mechanic we've ever gotten, right? Because there's just so much strategy to this, right? This mechanic doesn't seem like it's going to just be a win button like Mega Evolution and Z moves, right? This is actually going to take some strategy in which when you should use it, because you only get 3 turns, right? So you don't get it for the rest of the battle, so you have to use it wisely, right? And with all the max moves, so pretty much what's going on with a brief overview of Dynamax is Pokemon get enlarged into pretty much kaijus, right? That's what they become. And it buffs the HP stat, right? Only the HP stat. It doesn't buff the other stats from what we've known so far. And every single move out of your 4 move set slots gets turned into what's called a max move, right? So for example, the fire type one is called a max flare, right? I don't know how strong it is. I don't think we know how strong they are yet. But we do know what the additional effect is. So the additional effect for Max Flare is it creates harsh sunlight, right? So it's sunny day, pretty much, right? So every single max move is going to do something like that. It's going to have some certain additional effect. They're pretty much going to be almost as strong as Z moves, just a little bit weaker. Right, so these are going to be stronger than normal moves, but weaker than Z moves. So they're in the middle, for example. And again, every single max move is going to have an additional effect, right? And there is one move that all status moves turn into. It's called Max Guard. It's Protect for Dynamax, right? It protects against every single move, right? It might not fully protect against other max moves. It probably just will reduce the damage, like what Protect did with Z moves. So we'll see. But that's essentially what every status move will turn into, Max Guard. And there's also going to be a regular, normal type max move slot, because this again is just Protect with Dynamaxing. So if you see that the normal type is the only one that has 2 normal type max moves, it's because of the Max Guard. So pretty much all these max moves have different effects to one another. Like the dark type one automatically lowers special defense. The water type one automatically summons rain, and list goes on and on, right? So this, you can really see the type of strategy here. Unlike Z moves in Mega Evolution, which are just pretty much you automatically win the Pokemon battle, most likely. Right? There's nothing really unique about them. It's like either take out a Pokemon with some ultimate attack, or just boost all your freaking stats with this one Pokemon and sweep. Here, it's not going to be like that. You can take down a few Pokemon, but you're never actually going to be able to sweep the entire team with Dynamaxing because of the turn limit. And so much more strategy is going to go into it because Max Flare is going to be so great in a Sun team. The Dark type move is going to be able to be run on many special sweepers, right? There's just so much you can do with these moves because every single one of these moves has a certain unique characteristic to it. You either put pressure on your opponent by messing with their stats, or you buff yourself. And that to me makes Dynamaxing seem more intriguing compared to the others. Just because it doesn't have the most complex design doesn't mean it's boring or bland, right? I think the whole idea of the Clash of the Titans is what they're going for here is really cool. I mean, come on. Look how many people are fans of the Godzilla movies and whatnot, right? All of the kaijus. Right, and the Pacific Rim movies were pretty cool too. So I just don't understand what's wrong with Pokemon doing that, right? And if the whole Gigantamaxing thing is true, which we should believe that it is, because it's seeming like it's going to be true, that's also a form change, right? So it's not just increasing the size; it's going to give a different look. For example, Gigantamax rappers in the leak said that it gains musical notes around its body, right? So you're going to have those kind of unique design changes with it. So Gigantamaxing is most likely going to be true. It's not confirmed yet, but we can assume that it's going to be the case. So that's going to add something. So that means we're going to get 2 new mechanics, right? And another thing about the Gigantamaxing, to me, it's seeming like it's probably going to be more offensive, since the Dynamax is more defensive with just the HP buff. So maybe Gigantamax would buff special attack and attack by 50%, like the HP buff with Dynamaxing, right? So to me, this has a lot of potential here. I don't think we should just be ragging on Dynamax and saying it's the worst mechanic. The game isn't even out. We've barely had any gameplay with it. We've had like 20 minutes of E3 gameplay with it, and then there's the demo. That's it. That's the only gameplay that we have on Dynamax. How can you call it a trash mechanic if we barely have anything with it? Max League battles look awesome. They're freaking cool. You get to catch giant Pokemon in the wild. And again, the wild area looks so beautiful too. So to me, this is going to be a really cool mechanic in my opinion. Again, I wish that we would have gotten a completely new mechanic instead of just doing a new battle mechanic every single time. But at the end of the day, Dynamaxing is what we've gotten. Deal with it. I mean, it's that simple. Because like I said in the previous video, really all of the hate for Sword and Shield is really just a matter of just complaining for the sake of complaining. I mean, that's really what it is. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to do anything. They're not going to delay this game and change things. They can patch it and update it, which I hope they do, but that's pretty much all they can do. They're not going to delay the release of the game. So it is what it is. It's coming out November 15th of this year. That's the date, and it's final. That's just how it is. Right? So let's all give Dynamaxing a chance, because at the end of the day, it may not look like the coolest thing in terms of design, right? But to me, it's definitely going to be the most balanced out of all the battle mechanics, because it's not something that you can just use and you automatically win the battle. You have to actually come up with a viable strategy with them. But anyways, tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section below. I always love hearing your feedback from you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell to get every single video I make. If you want to tune in, I got many great Pokemon content for you guys in the future. Again, I'm back. I'm feeling great about this. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Join me on this journey for something even better. But anyways, peace guys. Have a great day.